We're about to make his first pull right here, going up this hill. This is gonna be the steepest one we've ever been up right here. Ain't no way a truck will pull that by itself. That is nuts right there, man. The winch on the 630 won't even work at all right now. They're gonna swap it out for us, Tiger Cat is. And they should, because that 635, the winch never worked on it right. It will lock. That one right there won't even lock no more. So they're gonna pull the 635 winch off too, swap it. It's bad for Tiger Cat to have such a good machine and they put the winches wasn't no good. That one's got an allied winch on it. And this one's got a Carco. No, the 630's got a Carco on it. Hey, what gear was you in? Was you in low?
Yeah, no, second.
You was in second?
Yeah.
That was a pull, wasn't it?
Painted that switch right there, that's it.
That was it?
Yeah.
And it won't pull it by itself, will it? Yeah. So that one's got a Carco winch on it. And that one's got an allied. They're still using the Carco. It's their division of Packard. Their hydraulic pull. And the new Carcos they've got on them are supposed to be like the Deere, like the John Deeres. And cause man, you take something happens, you know, and that winch gives way. When you come up something like that right there, that hill's so steep the truck ain't never gonna hold it on it. It's gonna go back down, and when it goes back down, it's gonna flip over. You just along for the ride. But I don't know, they get these winches swapped out, man. But that has been a pretty big disappointment on those machines there, the winches on them. Alright, we're about to have the grease hot enough right here. So the cooking with cotton tie stuff seems to be rather popular. So we're gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna fry 2 eggs in the Bayou Classic. And then I have bacon right there too. We're gonna fry it in the other basket. And it shouldn't take but a second for these two things to cook. So I need to get that thing a little bit hotter for these two little items right here. Let's see. So this is a 4-gallon Bayou Classic 2 basket. They have a 1 basket and they also have a 3 basket. The 3 basket I think holds 9 gallons. That's a lot of dang oil for that. This one right here, this is just a cooker. And then the cart kind of an add-on, but the cart's well worth it because it's got wheels, got casters on it, and all that good stuff. But I like it a lot. I got it from one of our local gas companies here. They sell them, and that's where it come from. But you can get them on Amazon. I got one linked in Amazon. They do a fantastic job because the way they work is the fire goes in right there, and that's a complete tube that runs all the way into the grease and comes back out, and the exhaust comes out right there. But what's cool is this V'd on the bottom, so all your droppings and stuff goes down there in the bottom, and it's not getting burned against the fire because the fire tube is up here well above all your trimmings. All right, we're about to get there now. I need it right up there. All right, I'm gonna throw them in right quick. Boy, that bacon ain't gonna take but a second to cook right there. Yeah, it'll take long. Woohoo, son! Boy, don't pop on me like that. All right, so the bacon is done. Didn't take but a second to do that. I'm not sure how the eggs they're actually kind of ready right now. Let me get them out. All right, so bacon did really good. The eggs look like something that comes out of an alien's arse or something, but I'm still gonna eat them though. It's not a total loss. They're cooked, they're done, all that good stuff, but they look a little funny, but I'm gonna eat them though. Another cooking with cotton top segment there. That's always fun. It surprises me the interest in those videos like that there are. You know, people like them. I didn't figure they would, but all the time, you know, people give good comments about them. Today's Saturday, and you've seen the truck being pulled out and then cooking, and I'm gonna kind of wrap this video up with this here. You can see my trailer there. I put some cotton top 3 stickers on each side of the neck right there. But I've got what I'm gonna kind of work on today. It's supposed to get really hot today, so I'm gonna work for a little while this morning. Not long. Just gonna kind of take it easy and just kind of piddle around. But I have actually pulled the trigger on another structure, and what I'm about to do is I'm gonna have a pole barn put up right here. I'm gonna put it in this area right here. So I need to move this pile of rock, and it was wet when I brought all this stuff in here, and this was kind of my only option to dump it. But I'm gonna take this pile of rock, I'm gonna take my Mini, and I'm gonna move it on over that away. Over there's what I'm about to do with this. It's gonna take me a little while with the Mini to get it done, but I'll get it done. And so I got to flag this off right here. What I've got is, or what's going to be put up here is going to be a 40 by 50 pole barn. It's going to have 14-foot eaves on it. 6 by 6 post will be supporting it. It's going to have finished gables on each end of it, and they're gonna put it up. So I've got I need to get it flagged off exactly where I want it to sit, and then my neighbors over here are in the dirt business. I have a huge pit over here across the road from me, a clay pit, also gravel pit and everything over there. So they're going to do my dirt work for me. I always get them to do that stuff, and because I don't have the time to do it, and I don't want to fool with it. It's easier. It'd be like them trying to log. You know what I mean? You know, I do logging, they do dirt work. You know, so I'm gonna let them do it. Come in here, get the pad filled with clay. They'll strip this back a little bit, and then bring clay in here, fill it, and then I'm gonna put the building on it. And what I traded on the people that I'm getting the building from, where y'all will find out all the details on all that stuff too. Where I trade it with them, they're gonna put the pole barn up too. And it won't take them but about a day to do it, and they'll be gone and done. It'll be done. And then once it's done, then I'm gonna have my neighbors then to bring me back probably some crush and run or something like that, and cover the pad then after the pad is done. Let them put that on it. But because I've got to get I need to get my Mini and my tractor, and I want to get my boat out of the shop. I'm tired of walking in there and walking around it, man. I am just, every time I go in there to do something, I have to move that stuff out of the way, and it's just become such a pain to deal with that. And I want to be able to walk in my shop and it be open all the time, so I'll be able to put my boat, my Mini, my gooseneck, my disc, anything else that I want to put up under that, I'll be able to put up under it and keep it in the shade and in the dry and all that stuff. And I'm building it tall enough to where if I need to back the trailer up under it with the Mini on it or the tractor on it, I have that option too, and not even have to unload it. So that's a good thing too. And then this next year, I'm going to go ahead and order another gooseneck, and I want to keep it out of the weather also too. So that's going to help on that. And I'll tell later on, once everything gets going, I'll explain the cost of it. And it wasn't nowhere near what I thought it was going to be. I'd priced, when I called them, I priced a 30 by 40, and when they gave me the price on it, I was like, that's not what I thought, what I was figuring it was going to be. So I said, well, let's price a 40 by 40 and a 40 by 50. And I was initially going to do a 12-foot eve. And so when I went up there to sign the contract and I looked at the other prices, I said, let's do a 40 by 50 and let's do it 14 foot. Appreciate all y'all watching. Some cool stuff to come on my end here. And just having a little growing pains right now is all. Just got to resituate some stuff. And I've also got it fixed to where I can tie onto it on both ends with lean-tos if I want to, and keep on going. And also, let me get busy here. Check out everything right down below. All the stuff down there. We'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.